This is a staggering percentage. 47% of Canadian parents have a child right now that has been bullied or is being bullied. Today, we are joined by the incredible Constable Heather Cannon of Peel Police to talk about cyberbullying and what you could do right now to find out whether it is happening to your child. This is so important. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
You're a proud mama of two yourself, so you know this very well.
Yes.
What is cyberbullying?
So cyberbullying, in essence, is where someone is basically harassing or threatening or treating someone negatively online or using electronic means. So texting and
emails, Facebook,
and social media networks. Absolutely, all of that.
Instagram.
In order really to make someone either feel like garbage or and that affects their self-esteem.
Okay, symptoms and signs. How do you know if your child is being bullied? I was bullied in grade 8. I was withdrawn. I started calling in sick a lot. I had a tummy ache. Instead of playing at recess, you stay indoors. Those are some signs.
Yes, some kids, and because kids are all different, some people have headaches, but you're right, a lot of them will withdraw. Sometimes you won't be able to notice, and I think that's what's so scary sometimes. But and then the other thing as well is some kids will withdraw from their electronics, and I think that is a really telltale sign that something is wrong, especially if they are so immersed in it all the time, and all of a sudden they just start pulling back.
So right now parents are saying, hey, that sounds like my child. What do they say to the child to have them open up? Because of course they don't want to talk about it, they're ashamed.
Right, and I'm actually going to take the conversation back even sooner. So if it's something that you're introducing your child to electronics at all, at any moment, at that point I think you need as a parent to be discussing what happens if they start feeling scared, threatened, hurt online, and really open up that communication with you, because they need to know that if they're going to come to you, you're going to do something.
And that it's not okay, because they don't realize, they think it's just regular childhood bullying, right? That everybody goes through it, but that it's actually not okay and they cannot do that behavior.
Right.
You talk about monitoring. How does a parent monitor and keep it out of the bedroom? That's where kids want to go.
I know, right? Because that's their private place. That's where they feel safe. We do promote that, you shouldn't have your electronic devices in your bedroom, and that's just in case something negative does happen. At least if it's in a well-monitored spot in your home, that they'll be more apt to maybe come to you, or you'll notice a change in your child at that point. But as far as monitoring, there's a lot of different apps out there. I can't really speak to any of them. That's something that parents would have to research. So you can actually do monitoring with apps, but there's also monitoring where if you're on social media with your child and you share that experience, and you know what, your kids are going to teach you stuff that maybe you didn't know. Have that open communication there, so you're understanding what they're doing, and they're like, okay, so you understand when you see something, or whatever's going on my app, I can actually come to you and you understand.
So what happens if you see something? You say talk to the teacher?
Well, you have to discuss it with the parent first, because you have to have your ground rules at home. But if it is something that is, say, happening with another student at the school, then yeah, you go in and you speak with the school, because this becomes a community problem, right? It's something that you talk about at home, and then you talk about even with your teachers, because when we were talking about signs of bullying, maybe you're not noticing at home, but maybe checking in with the school and saying, you know what, is there anything going on with my child? And if the teacher's like, no, everything's fine, at least you've checked in. So noticing that you can have that open communication with the school as well.
Man, this is not an easy topic, but thank you so much. This is all valuable information. For more on the Peel Regional Police Cyber Academy, go to our website. There's a link, breakfasttelevision.ca. Thank you so much. And I know your kids are in school. Hopefully they'll watch this later. Be proud of your mama. You serve us well.
Thanks.
Thank you. Coming up after the